right, I'm standing here with Dan Israel, who is the Jiu-Jitsu by the Bay matchmaker / bracket maker and judo player extraordinaire. So Dan, how did you get involved with Jiu-Jitsu by the Bay?
I met Sergio a couple years ago, and he was having a few problems with his tournament, keeping things organized and controlling the brackets. And I have some computer software that does that. And I said, you know, I can make this a lot easier and easier to read and so forth. And he said, hey, why don't you come and do this? And so for the last year and a half, I've been the matchmaker for all the Jiu-Jitsu by the Bay events.
That's awesome. And also, you do matchmaking and bracket and all that stuff for judo, right? You've been doing that for a long time. How long have you been doing that?
For a long time. I've been involved in judo tournaments and running judo tournaments for more than 25 years. And that was the thing that when it came down to it, when we're dealing with issues and stuff, I've seen all the problems before. I've dealt with angry parents before. Nothing flusters me. Nothing surprises me. It's just like, yeah, okay. I had to learn really early on that you're never going to win if you're arguing with a parent who's protecting their kid.
That's actually very, very true. Now, how do you compare this tournament to other tournaments that you've worked with? The way it's put together, what Sergio does out here, Jiu-Jitsu compared to judo. How do you feel about the tournament, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu style tournaments?
I haven't been to a lot of the big tournaments. Most of the tournaments I've been to have been like local events. And we have a pretty well-run event, and we learn something every time. And we have a closing meeting after every tournament, and we try to sit down and, okay, what can we do better? What can we make better? And we try and implement it. One of the things I like about this event is when I first came in, I asked Sergio, I said, okay, are we going to run a straight tournament? This is a national type tournament. If you're overweight a pound, you're out. If you only have one in your weight class, you win. And he says, no, I want people to have a chance to make matches. I want people to have a chance to get experience. And so there's a lot of things that change during the day. And when he's the only guy running around doing it, it's difficult. It's kind of my only job. So I sit there and I make sure things get taken care of. And, you know, people jump divisions a lot, or people come in and say, those two guys are only a little bigger than us. Can we go have one big division and have more matches? Things like that. And I think that's a great part about this, is that we're just here to make sure that people get some experience and get out there and do it.
And so you're scrambling around a little bit, moving guys from division to division, kind of saving the day more than anything else, making sure that people have other competitors that they can compete against and get a chance to fight and put their skills on display because they all train very hard. One last question, Dan. How do you compare being a competitor to being on the outside and helping these young competitors do what you've done for so many years?
Oh boy, yeah. Being a competitor, it seems very stressful, and I competed a lot for many years, and this is harder. And especially, I referee a lot too, and refereeing is harder because you're controlling the two athletes. And I've done a couple times where I have worked the event and then gone and competed, and I don't have time to get nervous because I'm doing so many other things. When I get out there, it's just like, okay, I got to do this, and I got to do this. Oh, it's a match, okay. You know.
Right, understood. And you also had a competitor compete today that trains under you, which is great. So you're all over the tournament. You've got competitors competing. You're helping out with the brackets. You're matchmaking. We want to thank you for all your help. You've done a great job here. This is Dan Israel with Jiu-Jitsu by the Bay. Thank you very much.